Good morning, guys. I hope you're okay. I hope that you are being safe and that you have been advancing in your homeworks. I will give you the last part of the present perfect continuous tense assignment. I will explain you how to do your present perfect continuous tense in negative form, and then you will be ready to give this homework away hopefully by Monday. Uh, if you haven't finished, it's okay. There's always time. There's always opportunity to ask. So chill down. Thank you for all the ones that haven't been uploading everything to the platform in the walls. Because you should remember that I asked for you to do it in the private message in the platform. So I'm pretty happy with your advances. Let's start. We were saying the other day that for the present perfect continuous tense, we were doing it in positive, but now we will do it in negative. We will write negative tense. Now, the things that we have explained for the topic before will be the same. The only thing that we will change now is that instead of saying have and has, as we had before, we will say have and has not. So let's see. We the other day were saying that have and has means an, hemos, as, and then been means estado. But not estado for your feeling, but estado in something that you continuously have been doing. But in the case of the negative form, we won't write that anymore. We will write have, not, or haven't, which would be the contraction. Has, not, or hasn't, that it would be, it's also a contraction, and we will still use been. Now this will still be estado, but in this case no he estado. We are going to add to it because we cannot say no estado. We have to kind of like make an interpretation of what this would be in Spanish, and then been, it's still gonna be estado. Wait, sorry. I got confused. No and then estado. Sorry. Thank you, guys. I was like, maybe Mirta would like be able to tell the mistake, or maybe Marianne. Okay, so this would be Noé, Noah, Noas, Noan. Everything in present. Because remember, we haven't done past yet. We haven't done had and had not. That's gonna be the last of this topic, and you have had plenty enough of this topic. So we have Noé, Noah, Noas, and Noan. All of this for that. Now, remember something. Have, not, or haven't will be for I, you, we, and they. Only for this. Because has, sorry for the handwriting, guys, and hasn't, no, I'm so focused this morning, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Has not, thank hasn't. It will be for she, he, and it. So if you remember this and you don't mistaken them and if you don't mix them, then your sentences will have a meaning. I haven't, you haven't, we haven't, they haven't. She hasn't, he hasn't, it hasn't. If you use the contraction form of your words, it will be easier for you to be able to make your sentences because this is a shorter form and you will write a little less. So all of this should be done in your notebook. Now, if you want to stop it, you can stop it and you can copy because I'm going to erase and write the last 3 lines of words that you were supposed to do in your book so we can make these sentences with those. Ready? Okay. Now, the other day we were doing our homework and you were supposed to make the chart on page 101. We made it until living. Now we are going to do having. This is the 3rd line in here. Oh wait, yeah, the 4th line. Because we did running, giving, and leaving. So we're going to do from having on. From number 4. Having. Swimming. Eating. Wait, I'm not gonna have enough space. I'm gonna do them in print so I can have enough space. Again. Having. Swimming. Eating, and then the mistake in there. We have sleeping, knowing, eating, not liking, and then the mistake. And then we have standing, like I'm standing up right now because I'm not seated. Standing, coming, and feeling, and the mistake. Okay, so if you correct those and you would find which is the mistake, remember that you could have Googled this to find a mistake. You could have found having, swimming is a word that you had to double the M, so you would have to write swimming. So mistake. Eating, it's okay. Sleeping only has 1 P, so mistake. Sleeping. Knowing, liking. And then standing. Coming doesn't have an I and an E, so mistake. Coming. Now, all the sentences in the negative form of the present continuous will be done with these words with having, eating, swimming, knowing, liking, sleeping, standing, feeling, coming. Now, how many sentences are you going to do so we can be clear? You're going to make 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 7 equal to 63. 63 more sentences, and we made 63 sentences before, so far we have 126 sentences. So we have in here, we're gonna make the first set with having. We're gonna write one, having, and then we start I, you, we. Oh, I'm gonna write you a formula just in case you wanna add the negative form into it. So your formula would be noun all the time plus have, haven't, or have not if you want, hasn't, plus been, plus verb in continuous, verb in present continuous, ing, which is this with ing, plus complement. Remember that in here, all the verbs already have ing, but when I give you your test, I will give you the root of a word. I will give you have, swim, eat, know, like, sleep, stand, feel, and you are going to have the ing. In this area is because we finished the homework, but in the test you will have to add your ing because we have already did this before. So we have our formula, and we have one, having, and then we write I, you, we, they, she, he, and it, or the dog, or the cat, or the lion. So remember, guys, you should not repeat the complements, because every time you repeat the complements you lose points. In order for you to practice your sentences in a proper way, you have to invent different complements. And have is one of your favorite words because you constantly confuse it. We'll see how it goes, because this and this kind of look the same, but this is no he, no has, no han, no hemos, no ha, and in this case is teniendo. So as you can see, they look the same, they have written the same kind of, but they don't mean the same. You should remember that having is the act of have. Finally, we have the work of the act of have something, of hold something in your hand. But this one is not. This is the form of being. So let's start. I haven't been having avocado. Avocado, some people say avocado. I have heard avocado, so I'll say avocado. Okay, so you say, I haven't been having avocado. Period. You haven't been having, I don't know, chips, ranchitas or something. We haven't been having pop. Pop would be soda or Coke. They haven't been having fun. She, and finally we switch it to hasn't. She hasn't been having she hasn't been having money. He hasn't been having works. Sorry guys. And finally it, or the dog, let's switch it for the dog. The dog hasn't been having the flu. The flu is a cough. Okay, so we have all of this is the example of what you will do with one of these words in here. And as we were saying the other day, you can read these sentences in Spanish to kind of see if they make some sort of sense. So we have, I haven't been having avocado. Yo no he estado teniendo aguacate. You haven't been having chips. Yo no he estado teniendo churros. We haven't been having pop. Nosotros no hemos estado teniendo soda o fresco. They haven't been having fun. Ellos no han estado teniendo diversión. O ellos no se han estado divirtiendo. This would be a different interpretation of the sentence. She hasn't been having money. Money, I guess that she has. Ella no ha estado teniendo dinero. He hasn't been having works. Él no ha estado teniendo trabajos. The dog hasn't been having the flu. El perro no ha estado teniendo gripe. So as you can see, the sentences make sense in both of the languages, and this is something that is not very common usually in our topics. Because usually when we have, you can pause it and copy it. When we have sentences in English, most of the time they're written backwards. But not in this case. Now, after writing having, you're gonna write eating. And then, I have been eating it, I haven't been eating it, you haven't been eating it, we haven't been eating, with all the complements different. And after eating, swimming, which would be number 3. And then, I haven't been swimming in the pool. You haven't been swimming in the ocean. We haven't been swimming in jello. They haven't been swimming in soda. She hasn't been swimming in money. He has, etc., etc., etc. And after swimming, remember that you can be creative with them. They don't have to make complete sense. We're not doing sleeping because it's incorrect. We jump to knowing. I haven't been knowing the multiplication tables. You haven't been knowing the story. We haven't been knowing anything. They haven't been knowing blah, blah, blah. And then liking. I haven't been liking my food. You haven't been liking the drink. We haven't been liking the new class. They haven't been liking the new student. She hasn't been liking the new teacher. All of it. Till down, obviously you have to do it little eat. And then sleeping, and then standing, and then feeling, and then coming. So 63 sentences, because you're going to make 7 sentences for each. 7 for this, 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 and 7 for this. So I hope that everything is completely clear and that you have been working in your homework. Remember that it's part of your cumulative, and some of you really, 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 really need to complete your cumulatives, because some of them are super, 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 super sad. And Remember that you have to make your 280 for the end of the year. If not, you're not going to be able to pass your class, and nobody wants to fail, obviously. So I hope that you're okay, and I hope that I really hope that I could see you soon. So I hope you're okay. Have fun, guys. Bye.